Welcome back, friends, to another episode of Democratic Data. In the recently concluded Gabba test, which actually turned out to be a damn squib, according to me, India managed to save a test which they had almost lost. With the tail order of Jasprit Bumrah and Akashdeep saving India from a follow on, in the last day, India was able to take seven quick wickets and restrict Australia's second innings lead to 270. Unfortunately, the match had to be called off because of bad light and the thunderstorms that were actually meandering over Brisbane. But there are quite a few takeaways for both these teams before they start the fourth test, which is the Boxing Day test at Melbourne. I'll start off with India first, and it's pretty clear India's middle order batting woes are still not going away. Most of the dismissals that we have found are like Indian batters are trying to play balls which are on the fourth and fifth stump lines, and this has resulted in most of their downfall. In fact, the partnership of almost 47 runs which Bumrah and Akashdeep had, they actually showed that even how to play properly in a bouncy track such as Gabba. And I think that should be what the other Indian batters should be taking a cue of. Again, I would reiterate the bowling department is heavily dependent on Jasprit Bumrah. Although in the second innings, Akashdeep also came back with a lot of venom and he was able to put brakes on Australia's overall lead. But even then, we are not yet sure with Ashwin gone who would be the spinner who would be actually playing for India in the Melbourne Test, because it's a very crucial uh, thing that there should be a good spinner, especially on Melbourne. So my take is that Washington Sundar should be taken ahead of Ravindra Jadeja, because though he played a crucial knock in this series in the Gabba Test, in terms of his bowling, Jadeja was not able to put enough mark. So this was my overall analysis of Team India. And now coming to Australia, so as we know, Max Sweeney has been dropped, and in place of him, Constance, the new wonder kid, has been brought into the squad. If he gets to play the with the baggy green cap, he would be the youngest player playing in a Boxing Day test. On the other hand, Australia have also called back Jai Richardson, who might be actually playing a test in for Australia almost after 3 years. With Josh Hazelwood already going out of with an injury, it's expected that Scott Boland is going to take his place for the remainder of the Test series. So, in terms of Australia's batting order as well, they also have a lot of flaws in terms of with their performance with the new ball. In the second innings, this was pretty evident with the top order crumbling to Bumrah and Akashdeep and they were almost like 33 for 5. So they also need to put their batting order correctly. And what I feel like, since the retirement of David Warner, they're still struggling to have a proper opening combination which would give them a solid start. So given this, both uh, the glitches that both India and Australia have in their top order, I feel like the test is also going to be a battle of equals. And for India, the equation again has now become much more difficult to qualify for the World Test Championship. Now they have to win the remainder of the two of their matches in this Border Gavaskar Trophy, and also hope that Pakistan wins at least one test match against South Africa. So, in terms of Australia, they need to win three out of their five remaining tests. So, two. it is against India, and the remaining three they have against Sri Lanka, which is a away series. So overall, what I think this is going to be an intriguing remainder of the Border Gavaskar Trophy, and Melbourne historically has been a wicket which I feel is like win the toss and bat first. And given the fact both these teams have glitches in their batting order, I think whoever bats well in Melbourne wins the match. So that was all from me today in today's video. Please do like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.